just so you know. We are going to be doing a lot of stuff today. We're going to put you in your 2 teams right away so that we can use those 2 teams kind of throughout the practice for some of our drill work. So we'll do that to start so that you can get the right color on, and then Megan will get you warmed up for dynamic. Okay, are there any questions before we get rolling? Okay, so team number 1 in, what color do you want to be, Coach?
Black.
Okay, team number 1 in black is Maddie E, Ina, Cora, Jenny, Ria, Jazz, Mia, Kennedy, Caitlin, Anna, and Tegan. And then in white we have Kasusha, Alyssa, Erica, Betty, Maddie J, Q, Sarah, Lauren, Jasia, and Ava. Okay, so you can flip to those colors, and then Coach has you for warm-up. Okay, you need a partner and a ball at a basket. We're going into partner shooting. So you shoot, you get your own rebound, you pass to your partner. To start off, first team to make 10, just catch and shoot. Okay, as soon as you get to your basket, you can start. First to make 10. Partner shooting, catch and shoot.
Alyssa's still out.
As soon as that ball touches your hands, you should be straight up with it. Quick 1 second shot. Catch in good form, straight into your shot. Just first to 10. Okay, we got 10 over here. Okay, next one, on your catch, you're gonna jab step, then we're gonna cross step for a pull-up. So I'm moving as I catch, I'm here, jab, one dribble, pull-up.
Catch outside the 3-point.
Okay, catch it outside the 3-point line, first to 10, here we go. Jab, one dribble, pull-up. Be low on your catch. Okay, we got 10 over here. Okay, next one, instead of the jab, now you're reading that you have your defender beat, so from that jab, you're just gonna continue on to rip and go. So on the catch, okay, if I'm here, my jab, now instead of the jab, I'm just gonna take that ball and explode out, okay? As you get to the rim, you're going all the way to the hoop for a layup, any kind of finish you want, but make it something different every time. So you catch, sweep it low, rip and go for a layup. Remember, we want these finishes to be game speed. Okay, first to 10 again, first to 10. Okay? Okay, we got 10 over here. Same idea, we're gonna rip and go on the catch. Okay, but we need a change of direction. So we're still going all the way to the hoop for a layup. I rip the ball, I beat my defender. Help comes, I need to change directions before I finish. Okay, you can finish with a layup or a pull-up, right? The fastest part of your move should be after the change of direction, right? So if I rip and I've blown by, I need to make sure that as I change direction again, I'm exploding to the hoop to finish, because that's when I beat that help defender. Okay, if you're going one speed, you're not going to get there. Okay, rip and go, change of direction and attack. Explode out of that hesitation. acceleration. Nice and low on your catch. Don't forget your footwork at the start. Knees bent. Still making 10. We're still making 10. Okay, we have 10. Okay, we need to have a group of 3 at every basket except for these 2. Okay, so group of 3 there, all the way around. We're just not using these 2 middle hoops. Okay, and 1 ball. Okay, so group of 3 at each of the kind of perimeter baskets. And we have, yeah, we'll have a couple groups of 4, that's okay. Okay, this is a one-on-one ladder. So anytime you win the point, you move up the ladder. Okay, if you lose the point, you stay where you are. So you want to be constantly moving around the gym. That's the idea. Okay, so you can score a point on offense or defense. You get a point for a score, and you get a point for a defensive stop. Okay, a defensive rebound counts as a stop here. So if you make it so that the offense doesn't score, you won that point, you move on. If you score on offense, you won that point, you move on. Okay, we're doing a closeout one-on-one catching on the perimeter. So you've got to catch outside the three-point line. You can use any spot you want on the three-point line. But if Betty was my defender, she's just going to start inside the charge circle. I pick where I want, or Maddie picks where she wants to start on offense. Okay, we give a pass, we close out, and it's live one-on-one. Okay, everybody else would just be waiting on the baseline off the court so that we're not in the way. Okay, because we've got groups going at multiple baskets. And if you win, you move on. If you lose, you stay. The next person will be coming on. We'll rotate clockwise, so this way. Yeah. Yeah, so for the groups of 3 and the groups of 4, whoever's not involved in the one-on-one is just off, and they're the next person to come in. You're going to be constantly mixing up your groups anyway. Yeah. Yes, you can get an offensive rebound. So the possession doesn't end until defense gets a stop or offense gets a score. So box out, go for your offensive rebounds if you can. 3 dribbles max. We'll go for a minute or 2 just so that we make sure that you guys understand what you're doing, and then actually we'll start counting right away. So first, individual person to get 5 points. Okay, we'll play for time then. Okay, so we'll go 5 minutes. Keep moving, keep track of your points. Every time you move, you get a point. Okay, so it should be easy to keep track. Good to go? All right, whenever you're ready. Set a timer for 5 minutes. So somebody should be moving on after every single possession. Somebody should be moving on after every single possession, either offense or defense. Nice shot, Betty. I think he split them to the side one so that they weren't in the way on the middle. We didn't say.
No, but like when you're moving on.
We didn't say.
Okay.
Yeah. They can kind of choose.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, finish out your possession if you're in the middle of one and then freeze. Okay, freeze. Okay, keep in mind something that we talked about yesterday when we were doing one-on-one. Okay, if this is a 5-on-5 game, how long do you have to attack? Like a second or two, right? So we need to make sure that we're being efficient on that closeout and on that catch. You have a 3 dribble max. You also now have a 3-second max. Okay, you've got 3 seconds to score. Okay, a real 3 seconds, not 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. That gives you enough time to beat your check, right? Maybe make a counter move at the net, right? But this has to be a quick attack and a quick score. Okay, we still got about 2 minutes on the clock. Okay, keep it going. Nice take. Way to get after that O board. Nice take, Tegan. Jasmine, close out on your toes so that you're ready to move, right? Nice wide finish, that was good. Got a minute 30. Minute 30 left. Make sure you're counting your points. Tighter. Gotta know who the shooters are. Defense, we want hand pressure on those closeouts, right? We gotta get tight enough to deny a shot. The score clock us?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Yeah. I didn't know you were doing it.
5 minutes.
Yeah, you're on. Ooh, little foul there, I think. Yeah, little extension, right? The contact was actually good. Your spacing was good, but that extension of your forearm elbow. Yeah, yeah. Okay, stay standing if you had 5 points or more. If you had less than 5 points, have a seat. If you had less than 5 points, have a seat. Okay, stay standing if you had 7 points or more. If you had less than 7, sit down. Okay, 8 points or more. 10 points or more. Oh, showdown. How many do you have? 10? 14. Okay, everybody else has 14 push-ups. Good job, Q. Oh, sit-ups are fine. If you can't do your push-ups, there you go. Yeah, not for you guys, for the one with the sprained thumb. Okay, we're gonna do one more round of that. Okay, it's gonna be another 5-minute round, but we're playing one-on-one out of the get-catch. So how it's gonna start, offense will start at the charge circle, defense will start behind. Okay, offense has the advantage, so we're kind of allowing the catch, but defense is behind, ready to pressure as soon as they get the ball. So I'm just gonna toss the ball out to myself, catch it as if I just got the get. Okay, notice my feet. I want to make sure that I'm perpendicular to the basket so that I have good court vision, right? And now I'm reading Tegan. If she's right in my shorts and she's pressuring me, I can look to reverse or rip and go right away. If she's playing good defense and giving me a little bit of space, I might have to open up, right, and play from there. Okay, but it's off the get catch. Same thing, 3 dribbles max, 3 seconds max. You do not have all day to size them up at the foul line. You have a couple seconds there, and then you've got to go.
As an offensive player, recognize the advantage you get, like Coach said, if you have space. My space advantage isn't just that I can lift up and shoot. Now, wherever I put the ball down, I can my shoulder is up, I can get to the hoop. Just because you have space doesn't mean it should be a jump shot. All right, if that's a great shot for you, then go for it.
Okay, we got 5 minutes. Keep track of your points again. Remember, you can still score points on defense, so anytime you change hoops, that's a point. Yeah, everybody's back to 0. We're starting over. 5 minutes. Ava, jump over to Mia's hoop.
Sure.
Jenny, jump over to Cora's hoop. Caitlin, jump over to Ria's hoop. And I think that should even us out. Nice. Once you create that contact, Ina, by getting into her, try to separate as you finish so that you have space. Yes, any kind of defensive stop. Yeah. I know you knew that the whole time. Box out, Maddie. If you have size on your person, right, your first attack from the foul line is just get as deep as you can, right? If you can get even close to the middle of the key, now you've got room to just basically go up and score against that smaller position, that smaller height. Nice D, good board. That was the right move, Sarah, but as you're coming, like once you did that reverse pivot and as you're getting in here, try to get that contact right in that square position so you're on balance to finish. Nice, good bucket. Control, nice try. Yes, nice take. Got to make sure you stay on your feet, right? Don't leave your feet. Good. Maddie, a move that you can look to add like to your package, because that step back is great. If you see that her elevating, keep your dribble alive and then go. Like fake the step back and then blow by. not looking where I'm going. Almost running you over. Ah. Good hands, Jaja. Way to be disruptive, like love the hand pressure and all the contact. As they get closer to the hoop, if you're here, watch this arm. That's the arm the refs love to call. Seconds. Okay, stay standing if you had 8 points or more. 10 points or more. How many do you have? 13. Everybody's got 13 sit-ups. Good job. Okay, once you're done your sit-ups, you can grab a quick drink of water. When we come back, black is on this court, white is on this court for 5-ball. Okay, so you got about a minute for water, and then we're coming back into 5-ball. Our goal today is 70. Okay, we had one team, I think, in the 80s yesterday. We've got to get to 70. Okay, quick drink. Okay, we have white over here, black over here. We're setting up for 5-ball. Can I have that ball for a second? Okay, reminders in 5-ball. Okay, if I am doing the layup on this side of the hoop, I am getting my own rebound and going with the next group. I want to bust out, right? Get clear of those shooters so that I can make a good pass to my person who's flying long. Right? If it's Jaja and she's running wide, recognize that I might need her to slide through the middle for that outlet pass. Right? If the ball is going away from you in this, you know you're long right away. Just stay wide and run that lane hard. Right? We can get the ball out early and then get it up the floor early. More reps will lead to more points in this drill. Okay? I want to hear tons and tons of talk. 5 minutes of energy, counting your points. Right? Coaches will watch for missed layups. Coach Evan has this court. Coach Megan has this court. Okay? I have the clock. Okay? Whenever you're ready, go ahead. Bonus 3 seconds here. Smart passes, be in control, on balance. Wide, Betty, wide. Just get up the floor. That's it. Good job, Jenny. Full court passing. One minute gone. Push, push. Take a dribble, Maddie. That's a travel. Good pass. There you go. Erica, go, yeah, sprint. Push, push, push. There you go, that's better balance, good job. Halfway. Keep bringing energy, should hear lots of talk. That's it, Ava. Every rep counts, play with speed. Sprint the floor in transition, let's go. Hustle! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, meet with your coaches, figure out your score. How we do, Block? 70 exactly? Okay, White? 72, okay, we both made it, good job. Hey, grab a quick drink. Okay, let's get 4 black and 4 white on this court with a ball. Okay, 4 on the perimeter, 4 on D. Actually, let's go over here so that it's closer for poor Tiffany.
Which team's that on this?
Whichever team claims it. Okay, so 4 on the perimeter on O, 4 picking up on D, everybody else out of bounds. 1 ball. Okay, we're gonna spend a couple minutes reviewing half-court defensive concepts, and then we're gonna move into live play out of this. So reminders, when we are on ball, we wanna be forcing baseline with hand pressure. So let's see hand pressure, Mia. Okay, an arm's length away, maybe half a step more if you need it, but we want to be applying pressure to the ball, we want to be forcing baseline. Okay, 1 pass away, we're in deny, 2 passes away, we're on the wall. Okay, so Cora's biggest thing for our people who are in help is your positioning and your vision, right? You need to be able to see the ball and your check at all times, right? So if Jasia were to float lower, Cora would probably have to drop lower so that she can keep both in her sights. Right, you don't want to be turning your back to the ball, you want to keep your back to the baseline as much as possible, so you drop and adjust based on where that person is. Okay, We're also aware of cutters. So if Jasia were to start to cut to the ball, Cora's got to be ready to jam that. That's part of having good vision so that you can see that coming and we can jam it early. Okay, let's go back. So right now we're going to be focusing on the help component. So we're going to be hedging and helping. Okay, offensive players, you're always going to be returning to these spots. You're not cutting, you're not moving. When the ball comes to you, you can choose to attack if you want to. Okay, but if you do attack and get beat, we're just going to bring it out, pass it out. So you're kind of like a guided offense. You're not fully live. Okay, if Ava were to attack right now, is that going to be a hedge or a help? A hedge, right? We're one pass away. Tegan needs to make sure she stops the ball, gets her chest in front of the ball to fully stop it. Once Mia's recovered, she can sprint back to her check and recover. Okay, so it's a quick hedge and recover. Okay, go back. If Ava were to attack the other way, same thing. We hedge to stop ball and we recover. Okay, so Ava, from that, just so that we understand how the drill works, after she attacks, she can either back out of it with a dribble or she can pass out of it. Okay? When the ball is with our wings, if we attack baseline, we should see Cora come over to help. Keep going, yeah. Tegan should be dropping from the top so that she can see Jasia and Kasusha. Right, again, we're at this point right now, Tegan's got 2, Mia's got 2, until Maddie can peel off. Right, so once Maddie sees that Cora's picked up her check, she can peel off to Ava, and now we're back to everybody having 1. Right, and we've just bumped down. Make sense? Okay, so again, from that position, Alyssa can either back out or she can pass out and we would recover. Okay, so we'll go live here, we'll do the drill live, offense is still guiding, right, for about 30 seconds just to see a good demo, and then we'll switch it up. Lots of talk, defense, lots of talk. Good. Good, and out. Okay, so good help there by Maddie. If we see that Cora has recovered, so in that situation, Cora stayed with Jasia, she wasn't beat. It's still good that Maddie went and checked, right? If we see that we don't need to fully rotate, we just wouldn't rotate. So from there, you would just kind of bump back to your offensive players. Okay, but we understand how it works? Okay, so let's get 4 black and 4 white over there, and then I just want to see how many we have left over. I think we can just do subs on either side, right? I don't think we have enough for another full game. Yeah, leave a black and a white down here, and everybody else can set up down there. Okay, so we're just going to spend about 5 minutes on this. This is review, so make sure we're talking lots, moving lots, right? Getting our legs fresh, because we are going to play live out of it eventually. Okay, so coaches, we can go for about 30 seconds at a time, and then switch offense and defense. Offense, to be clear, you are still moving at game speed. You're not attacking half speed, right? The only wrinkle is that you're not scoring right now. You're attacking and retreating, but still attack full speed. It's got to be a quicker hedge, Kennedy. Okay, freeze. Hey, we need to still be attacking at full speed offensively, right? If we have help there needs to be talk between you two on whether or not we're picking up, right? Are you staying or are you going? Because you both ran away from the ball there. We can't have that, right? If it's a switch, we need to drop from the top, right? So that's why you guys need to talk so that these two know what they're doing, okay? So defense ready to move, offense, we're moving at game speed. We're just not scoring right now. Good help, good drop. Hey, did you say switch or did you guys talk? Okay, we gotta be communicating, right? If you come and help, tell her, switch, 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 I got her. Yeah. Yes, yeah. We'll talk about that, that's a good point. Peel off, Jazzy, you're up here now, you're up here now. About another minute here, coaches, and then we're gonna chat. Lots of talk, it should be loud in here. That's your hedge there, Mia. Okay, that's this side. Come on to half court so that you can watch. Let's set up on D and on O here. Okay, so you're switching. Let's get set. Shouldn't take this long, guys. Okay, we need to take our communication up like 10 notches. Okay, it is bad right now. Okay, we're all very good at going help, 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 deny, 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 ball, 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 but that's about the extent of it right now. Okay, you should be constantly having a conversation with your teammates on defense. If I'm here guarding Mia, I'm calling that I have ball, I'm putting pressure on the ball, right? If the ball's with Maddie E, okay, on that attack, I should be here. Yeah, I'm in deny, attack. Okay, deny, 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 attack. Okay, yeah, I got your hedge, help. Oh, recover, yeah, ball, 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 I'm back. Okay, tons of help so that she knows what I'm doing. Right, we're talking here, and then when we come, it's like, okay, ball, 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 right? That is the most important part so that she knows that I'm not staying, right? Yeah, I got your hedge, come back, I got your hedge, okay? And then we recover out of it, okay? From the baseline position, these two need to be in tons of communication when there is a baseline penetration, right? If Kennedy has the ball and I'm guarding her, as that attack is happening, Sarah should already be on her way to help. I need to be telling Sarah whether or not she's needed, right? Yeah, help, 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 take her, switch, switch, switch. Okay, and then we come back, or I got her, stay, so that she knows she can go, right? If I'm playing good defense and I'm able to recover, we might not need her to fully come and commit, but I need to make sure she knows that because it's gonna affect what Jasia does and what Ava does, right? If I'm calling switch, take her, right, I then need to be finding my next person. Okay, but right now we're just allowing that penetration to happen slowly, and then we're recovering slowly, right? This should be like deafeningly loud, like I have to shut my mic off so that it doesn't blow the camera up loud. Okay, you got one more shot each, both teams about 30 seconds. Okay, tons of communication here. Make sure we're calling that switch or stay on baseline drive. Ready to move, ready to move. Good, rotate! Yeah, so what did you say? Did you say switch or stay?
What did you guys say? Switch or stay?
Good, stay? Okay.
Stay?
Good.
She should be calling stay though, right? Because it's up to her if she's beaten, she needs your help, or if she's not beaten, then stay. It's you talking. And if you're like, no, I can't.
Jenny, make sure when you hedge, you get your feet there, okay? Feet there, that's good, that's good. Ready, ready, ready? Good. Have you switched offense defense yet, or is this your first switch? You have switched already? Okay. Okay, last possession here on both sides. Last possession. Be ready, be ready. There you go. So you're going to be in the middle with the ball? Yeah. We did this in tryout, so it's going to be off a closeout. It's live. So defense in the middle with Megan. Yeah. I'm going to use you guys as a demo. You can do subs, yeah, if you want. Or sorry, what did you say? You said fours. Yeah, it's fours. Sorry. Okay, I'll say one last thing. Actually, I'll wait for them. So this is now going to be live. So on the pass out to one of the four perimeter, it's live 4-on-4. Okay, we're going to be scoring points on defense. So a defensive stop gets you a point. Offense, if you score, you get to be on defense. So you want to be on defense. Defense is how you win. Okay? When you're ready, coach. When you're ready. Okay. Okay, we're going to move this into live play. Okay, I'm not sure what was talked about there, but the one last thing I'll say defensively is that we all need to work on being better with our feet, especially on a hedge. There's lots of reaching right now. There's lots of not getting there with our feet and kind of slapping at the ball. Those are fouls, right? So let's make sure that our body is in front of the ball when we're helping on D. Okay, so this is going to be live 4-on-4 off a closeout. We did this in tryout, so it should look familiar. All four defense have to touch the ball to start the drill. When Megan makes a pass out, it's live. Okay, offense can move now, you can cut, you can attack, fully live 4-on-4. Okay, we're going to be scoring points on defense. So a defensive stop of any kind gets you a point, right? So that could be a box out, that could be a steal, or not a box out, a rebound, a steal, forcing a turnover on offense, anything where you get a stop on D, right? You want to be on defense. So offense, in order to get to defense, you have to score. Make sense? Okay, let's see a demo. We're live, we can move, yeah. And free. So that would be a point for defense because we got a defensive rebound. Okay, so coaches will be on either side tossing the ball. They'll also be watching for fouls and reaching. Okay, so we'll play a game to 5 or 5 minutes, whatever comes first. Okay, points are scored on D. Set the time for 5 minutes. Kennedy, that first attack. Hedge, hedge, hedge. Good. Good D. Nice try. So that initial hedge, Ria, was perfect. You stopped the ball. When they kick out for the recovery, instead of sprinting at her for a closeout, because you end up sprinting at her from like a sideways position, and that's why you got beat baseline. Recover first, then close out.
Okay.
So even if it gives them an extra second, like the shot might be there for a second, it puts you in better position to contain the ball.
Okay.
Yeah. Talk to each other. Yep. And you need to be talking to her if you don't need her. Tell her, I got it, or go. Yeah. Good hedge. So on that last one, you hedged, which was perfect, and your check cut. I don't even think you saw it because the ball went up too quick. But if you see her check leave and cut through, now you're talking to her, Ina, I got two, come help, right? So that she knows where she's recovering to. Yeah. Check the timer. White, you actually made the right rotation there. It was just slow because we weren't talking, right? We weren't sure if we were supposed to go, and then all the recoveries are slow after that, right? Get out there quick. Seconds. Okay. Yeah. Okay, listen up, quick. Listen up carefully, don't listen up quick. Okay, do we remember when we played 31 partner shooting? Okay, you have to alternate between a catch and shoot 3, a pull-up, and a layup. Okay, the 3 is worth 3, the pull-up is worth 2, the layup is worth 1, and it's first pair to 31. Okay, layups, let's make sure we're varying our finishes, right? Catching in different spots along the 3-point line. Okay, first group to 31 wins. Okay, here we go. Grab a ball, grab a partner. Quick, quick, quick. Don't let them get a head start. Okay, winners. Oh, wow. Tie. I heard it here first, but maybe it's because I was closer. Okay, come on in quick. It's getting fuzzy again. I feel like if I don't move around too much, the mic doesn't get fuzzy. Coach Megan had a comment about our defense before we move on.
Yeah, I would just say that hedging is very helpful for your teammates, but if you're late to hedge, not hedging is better than leaning over and reaching with both of your arms. A lot of times I saw it down here and down here. We forgot to hedge so that we just try and went for the ball or just reach to get in the way. Refs love this position, right? Because if your feet are not in front of the ball, they're calling a foul every single time. So if you're late to hedge, it's probably better not to hedge, unless you can just quickly swipe the ball on a drive. But if you're reaching with both hands, or you're reaching with one foot in a hand, that's going to be a foul every time.
Anything on your side? Do we need a quick water, or are we good to keep going? Okay, quick water, 30 seconds. Okay, once you're ready, I need 4 black and 4 white lined up across from one another on the green line, and I need a basketball.
Everyone else can go away. All the other balls can go away.
Thank you. Okay, so 4 black along that green line, 4 white along this green line, facing each other.
Other balls away.
Yeah, everything else can go away. Okay. So this is going to be 4-on-4 coming out of flow, right? Meaning it's kind of semi-transition, but it's not full transition. So black's going this way, white's going this way. I'll give the ball to one team or the other, and then from there we are just live into 4-on-4. Okay? You get a point for any score. You get 2 points if you score using get or wing action. Okay, so you don't have to get into our motion. We know it is just 4-on-4. We don't have all 5 people on the floor, but if you're using some of the actions from our motion, you get extra points. Okay, defense should be impeccable because we just spent 20 minutes working on it, so we're still applying those defensive concepts, trying to get good stops. For now, we'll just go 1 possession and then we'll reset like this. Okay, eventually we might let you go up and down a couple times before we reset, but essentially this is just going to be how we start the drill. Okay, so that we get a little bit of an opportunity for transition, but if not, we're getting right into half-court offense. Questions? Okay, so it'll look like this. Good, so that's 1 point for black. We didn't score out of an action, but we still had opportunities to. Right, we had Cora cut a little bit late to be the get person, right? So ideally we want to make that cut early. As soon as you recognize that you're the farthest person away from the ball, you're the one coming to get the get, right? We didn't get there, but we did make a wing entry, so we could have had wing action if Cora had gone to screen, right? We didn't have either, but we still got a good look. Make sense? Okay, so let's get 1 black and 1 white to stay on this court, and then the rest of you will set the same thing up on that side.
Are you just passing to whoever?
Yeah, yeah, just pass it to whoever. Good.
Okay, 4 black, 4 white.
Doesn't really matter. You can stay on this side if you want to.
Maybe not.
So we've got a sub here. We don't have a sub for white just because she's getting taped. Actually, do you want to flip over and be white? Yeah. And that way they have a sub. Nice.
So how can we stop that action? Let's go back and look at that. So right now the ball is here.
Go, Erica, go, that's you. Good. Feel free to stop them a lot and teach if you need to. We'll do about 4 more minutes of that and then we'll play live for a quick round. Wing action, stay spaced. Okay, right idea. Nice shot, Lauren, nice try. Better? Okay. You can actually jump in on either side because White has an extra sub right now. So we're just playing 4-on-4. Scores are on offense, and it's coming out of kind of like a semi-transition, so the ball will go to one team or the other, and then they just play. Nice pass, good take. On both sides, coaches, we're going to keep score. Hey, do we want to stick with one possession or do you want to go up and back? Up and back and then reset? Okay, so it's going to be a game to 7 or 5 minutes, whichever comes first. You get 1 point for a score, you get 2 points for scoring using one of our actions. Okay, a lot of the conversation right now is recognizing the difference between when are we in transition and when are we in half court. Right, and the ball dictates a lot of that, right? If we're attacking with the ball or if we're pushing with a pass, let's look for transition first. If we don't get that, make sure we're in position to flow into a get or to flow into a wing action. Okay, it's going to be 1 half-court possession plus 1, and then reset the drill. So each team will have an offensive possession before it resets. Okay, game to 7, playing live. I think it might be because it's tucked in. I'm going to try and fix it. letting them play it out a little bit more now? Yeah. You're letting them play it out a bit more now?
Yeah.
Just left them back. Up the floor, White! Sarah, if you're gonna go get her for wing action, you gotta sprint into it so she knows.
Okay.
Right?
That's +2, right?
Yep.
Go, 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 go! Oh, come back. Inbound the ball. They scored the ball. You can't just...
They're ruining basketball.
Nice finish, Erica. Nice shot.
Is that 2 down there?
Yeah, that was a get.
First to 7, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wing action. Good. Nice decision, Ria. That's okay. That's a good shot. Get back, back. Good pass. There you go.
Yelled out. I got help. You were there. You did a great job. Maybe Tegan doesn't go because you ended up like 3 on the ball, and that's how they got the layup.
Make sure we're tracking our scores. We're playing the 7. Cut, Erica. Yeah.
Where, like, you're getting the ball in wing action. Like, even if you have to tell someone.
Yeah, one more step. The pass into the get gets tougher the closer you are to the middle, right? So drag out to the side so that you have an angle for that pass. Okay. And when you're setting screens, make it a good screen. Right? You're kind of coming by.
Set the screen there?
You can, it's always an option, but if you're unsure, I'd rather you set like a super hard screen that you're not supposed to set than be unsure and set a bad screen. Right? So just make sure you get contact. Move, shooters, move! Keep playing, block!
8, 7.
What do you guys have for scores?
2-1.
2-1? 2-2? Okay. 2-1. Two minutes! 2 minutes!
We have 5-4, right? You guys got 4? Oh, 5-3.
Nice roll! Great pass. When you catch it for the get, Maddie, make sure that you can see the floor, right? Remember how we talked about not being total back to basket? Because Susha actually back cut, and I don't think you could see her, right? If you're here, you can see that and maybe make that pass if it's there. Rim run! Ah, seal! if she's on your back, stop and seal, right? Be a threat.
Wing entry or reverse it, right? We have two other options. Do not force it to our high post. Go. Guys, take it up. Wing entry, get out of there.
Get out of there, Jenny. Play it out, that's okay.
If you wing entry, it's on the screen, right? What are you doing? You get out of there, right? The high post.
What do you have for scores? You're getting close?
We're like 5-4.
Okay.
No, we're not done.
Okay. Hey, Maddie. Screaming at a shooter is actually a technical foul now, hey? Just so you know. Was that you down there when Q went for the layup?
I'm saying drop.
Oh, okay. I just heard noise, so just Maddie being Maddie. Okay. Nice take. Good drop step there. Nice to help drop, Jace. Good. Good help there. Good help there, Black. That's a foul. Do you want to finish this? Okay. Okay. What do you guys have? Who won? Black? Okay. White, you have 10 of any exercise you want. Everybody goes to jumping jacks. Are you okay to move on? What do you guys have for scores? 3? 5, 3? Okay, you Black, you have 10 of any exercise you want. Ev, do you have the white team or the black team? Do you have the black team? Okay. Okay, let me have 5 white. 5 white on the floor, set up in motion. Everybody else off. Okay, for the next 15 minutes or so, 10 or 15 minutes, you guys are going to be with your teams, in your teams with your coaches. Okay, we're just going to take a little bit of time to take a look at motion, maybe put in an end line so that we're ready for that scrimmage tomorrow. Okay, but I want to show a couple things first. If we come down the floor and we had a rim runner, that rim runner was Q and she didn't get the ball, she's exiting short corner. So when we come down the floor on offense, we should look something like this. Okay? We talked a little bit about this before the 4-on-4 of recognizing when we're in transition and when we're not. Okay, if I'm Jasia and I'm coming down the floor at full speed, okay, we are in transition. Right? If we're running it up or if we're leading it up with a pass, okay, we're looking for a rim runner, we stay spaced in transition so that we're allowing space for that attack to the net. Okay, and we're moving off of that penetration like we talked about, right? Lifting, maybe cutting, drifting as the ball moves. Okay? But if I'm walking it up the floor and Lauren sees that As soon as she sees me cross half, she should already be setting herself up, getting low into that short corner so that she's ready to cut full speed for the get, right? So go back to that. So as I move, she's getting short corner, just easy, nice and slow, okay? Short corner, because she wants to make sure I'm ready to make the pass, right? She can hang out in that short corner, take another couple steps to the baseline, as long as she needs to, right? So that she knows that I'm ready to pass, she can cut full speed, and that's an entry option for us in our motion, right? So timing that cut and not being afraid to do it early if we are in half-court offense is a good thing, okay? But let's talk about what if I can't get Lauren the ball, because this is happening a lot right now. Okay? If Lauren's already cut for the get, so she's in the middle of the key, and I'm having a hard time getting it to her. Right now we're doing a lot of forcing on that pass. Don't forget that we have other options. Right? I have a wing option and I have a guard option. Okay? If I'm going into my wing, what do I need to do? Get the heck out. Right? I can cut through. I might be able to use Lauren as a little screen, maybe look for this lob, but if that's not there, I am getting myself out of the way so that Lauren can go and initiate our wing action. Right? Kasusha and I might now get to play a little bit because as Lauren's on her way out, maybe she comes down to get me because I'm a three-point shooter and we're getting some movement on the offside. But the key thing is, if we make that wing entry, our guard's got to get out. Okay? What about the reverse entry? So if I go guard to guard, right, this person needs to be aware that we might need you as an entry option, right? Early in the offense, we talked about spacing away so that when we make the get entry, we're giving space for that. But if we see that we're having a hard time and Kasusha is deep on the wing, right, this pass, go deeper, from me to her is a really tough one. That's too long, right? So if she sees I'm in trouble and I'm looking for her, she needs to cut up and be available, right? What should I now do? Get out. Right? It's not that we don't like us, right? We don't not like our point guards, but we do need to create good spacing. So I might look again for a quick pass and cut. If that's not there, I now need to get out, right? This side's already pretty full, so I'm probably exiting over here, right? And now we can start again, right? We've got an option for a get entry from Kasusha, right? And we're into our motion just like we would have been normally, right? If we make that pass, right, we come for the get. Okay, if it's not there, Maddie and I are still available for wing action. If you had screamed down to get movement, it might be Q on the wing, but the point is we are set with two wings and a high post. Okay, do we see that? Yeah. Whichever side is more empty, yeah. So it's probably going to be this way because they're going to be doing some movement over there. Yeah. Okay. If you were the guard that cut to the hoop and you're looking for which side should I exit to, if there's already a short corner on one side, go the other way. Right, so take a look because Q's standing there. If you were exiting, you would go opposite side of her. Okay, the key thing here is that we don't have to pass to the get. We can enter to our wing, we can enter to our high post, and if neither of those were there and I'm still here with the ball, I can just wave Maddie out, right, get her to either drop or cut right through, and now I'm here for wing action. Okay, we can dribble enter if we need to. Okay, so there's lots of options. We don't need to force passes. Anything to add? Okay, so we're going to be on both courts right now, 5-on-0. We're going to go motion, half court, transition, transition. Okay, on the way back, we want transition into motion. So this is half full, full, right? Half court offense, transition offense, half court offense. Make sense? 5-on-0, yeah. Okay, just running through it, we can get subs in each time.
Do you want us
So black's on that court.
calling looks or no?
Up to you. You can call looks if you want to, coach, or you can let them run whatever. So you can call looks that you want them to do, or you can do whatever. So you can do a few rounds of whatever, and then you can just give them ones to enter to. Okay, black, that are off. I don't know if I was totally clear, but we're in motion on the half court, transition offense, right, and then motion coming back. Okay, so on this direction, it's transition offense. So on this half, we're in half court motion, transition offense, so just push the ball, right, and then half court motion coming back. Okay. Erica, as soon as you see it go into the get, space away, to the wing, yeah. And then offense again, yeah. Transition, look to lead it, look to lead it. Roll and lift, Sarah. Space. Yeah, any kind of movement here so that you can open up shooters. If you're in the short corner, what I was yelling at you there was if we have wing action on your side, I think it was Jasia setting the screen, you've got to make sure you're reading her. If she rolls, you have to lift and get out.
Okay, yeah, that's
yeah. When we're in transition, remember that we want 2 wide and 1 on the rim, right? I think almost every single time we've made a long pass for someone to a layup. Let's try to get the ball up the wing early and find our rim runner. Good lift, Mia. Get it up the wing early, get it up the wing.
Off the get.
Yep.
Handoff. And I don't get it. What side do I go to?
If there's a short corner on one of the sides, go opposite of that. Okay. Otherwise, it doesn't matter. So like here, if Alyssa hadn't got that, Ava was already on that side. She would go away from Ava. Okay. I'm not sure if you saw that, but
yeah. Okay.
Whatever the empty side is. Okay, both teams.
Oh, I just want to see. Hold on.
Oh, we wanted to see this. Okay. Okay, then white team. Let's set up in motion. You guys are just going to go through the get, and we're going to score the get, and then we're going to talk about transition. Okay? Okay, black, come on over here.
That's what I wanted to see.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about transition spacing really quickly because that's starting to slip a little bit. And I know it's tough when you're 5-on-0, but let's make sure that we're not practicing bad habits. So we're in motion. Let's go all the way through. Just give it to our get. Okay, and go, yeah, score it, whatever, and we're live. Okay, so ball comes in. Okay, freeze. So we know we want 2 wide, 1 on the rim. Okay, so we're wide coming up the floor. Lauren and Maddie are spacing to give us our 2 wings coming down. Okay, which side of the floor does our rim runner need to come from? Opposite side. Okay, so at this point when the ball just came in, right, we're looking to push. We need these 2 to stay wide until we know which side of the floor the ball is coming down. Okay, because Kasusha could rip and come this way, or she could continue and start going middle, and now the ball's on Maddie's side. Right, so pick a side, take a few hard dribbles. Okay, so we've established a side. Okay, we know it's coming down this side of the floor, and we have 1 person wide, so Lauren needs to make sure that she is available. If you are the person ahead of the ball on ball side, you are looking to receive a pass. You want that ball. Okay, and if you're open, we want to get it to you every single time. Okay, these 2 now, or these 3, are all on the off side. That's okay, as long as we're communicating. Somebody right now should be screaming, "I've got rim." Okay, so if it's Maddie, as the ball comes up, we know she's looking to get on the rim. Okay, we would fill, and we would fill. Right, so we end up with a trail, and we end up with a wing. Okay, rewind a few steps. Let's say Erica was feeling big today. She's like, "I want rim." Okay, she calls it and she sprints rim. That's also fine. Maddie's got to stay spaced then. And if Q was like, no, I want the layup, I've got rim, Erica would probably become the trail, but you would now, because you're behind, just have to bust your butt to get there. Okay, Q in this situation is probably our most natural trail because she's furthest away from the hoop. Okay, but other than that, the first thing is we need to make sure we're establishing a side. Okay, let's rewind a few steps. And stop. Okay, so Lauren's out nice and wide. If we had led the ball early, go ahead and pass it up, right? Now it's about reading where the ball is going. If she starts to attack middle, right, we're looking to score, so we're following penetration rules, right? We space away. One of you 2 might try to fill in behind in this gap, right? But we're looking to get ahead of the ball and move off of ball penetration, right? If Lauren were to get slowed up at all or stopped, we can still slice a rim runner, but not until we know she's not going all the way. Does that make sense? Okay, so it's about making sure we understand where people are on the floor, right, and where the ball is. That's key. Where is the ball? Okay, and ball handlers can help by not zigzagging and switching sides 17 times. Okay, once we establish a side, let's try to allow people to get into position. Coaches, do you want a couple more minutes, or do you want to put defense in here?
Let's put defense.
Defense in? Okay, so we're going to go half full, full versus defense. So let's, each of you split up your teams in half and send 5 on each court. Yeah, so black make 2 teams, white make 2 teams, and then we'll put a black team and a white team against each other. Okay.
So something we looked at over here, let's get back to
Oh, sorry.
we were wide and here. We want the ball to get off the floor as fast as possible, right? So run a second guard. Kasusha has it there. We want this pass instead of Kasusha just dribbling herself. We go into exactly what Coach was talking about now. You just have to read when I catch that pass, do I slide into your area? And it's you ahead of me. So if you is ahead of me now, then you're going to fill behind it. They got to talk again. You could be the rim runner. All right, so Maddie could have been at high post. Okay, that's going to get the ball up faster if you hit that second guard. Okay, but it turns into exactly what Coach Alyssa just said, whether we do it that way or we don't get that pass. Okay, it's still the exact same. It's still those 2 people on the offside have to talk about who's got rim, who's spacing.
Okay, so we're going to be going half full, full again, but this time with defense. So it's going to be 5 on 5 here in half court motion, full court, and then we'll switch. you're going to send 5 of yours over there and you're going to get 5 to play against. Okay, we're going to stay in this for about 10 minutes, right? Just working through offense. You guys can keep score on your separate courts.
The exact same thing with defense.
With defense, yeah. And you've got, like, we'll stay in this for about 10 minutes just so you can have them keep score. Yeah.
Wait, they're back.
Probably a bounce pass there, Jenny. No, that was out.
Go black. Go black. Transition. Transition.
I know. I think she's gonna have a huge like curve this year. And she's gonna get, I hope, like get really good really fast. Jasia, when you caught the ball here, when we were in half court and you attacked, right? Be aware of where your post is, right? You almost attacked right into Sarah, right? So just be aware. Is there space there? If not, that's probably not a great lane. You call for a ball screen. She could come up and set a ball screen for you. Do you know what I'm talking about? You look like, okay. Yes and no. Yes, but before you drive, right? Because if you start driving at her and she's right there in your gap, you're probably not beating your check. Right? If she were on the, like, even on the opposite guard spot, that creates a little bit more space. Because she's in the key, that's a tough spot for her to get out of. Does that make sense? Okay. Good decision. Ready? Don't force, right? Remember, we've got other options. Sarah, if Jasia is ahead of you, let her be the get. Just down there? Yeah. Use that screen, hey? Even if you're not going to get all the way to the rim, get some separation so that your roller is more available. Yeah, you're just too tight there. Gotta talk about lanes and like available drive lanes. Nice take, Anna. Who's on offense down here? Okay, White, set up motion. Okay, let's say we already had our get, so Sarah's in the high post. Okay, let's talk about driving to the hoop and what's available, right? This attack middle is not an available drive lane at the very start of our offense when Sarah's in the high post. Okay, she really has nowhere to go if I start to dribble at her. Okay, but how could we still get a middle attack out of this? What could Sarah do? We could set a ball screen, right? If we set up and set a ball screen, you just need to make sure you're spaced a little bit. Now we can attack that middle lane and use Sarah instead of just dribbling into her. Okay, balls with Ava. Baseline drive with a short corner, not a great drive lane. Okay, Jasia is there and she doesn't have a lot of spaces to escape to. Even if on the drive she spaces to the corner, Anna is still right in front of me. Okay, so if we are going to attack on the wing action, let's wait for our screener and let's attack the middle. Okay, we can move off of penetration and still make sure that we are getting out of the way, but we also have to remember our defender, right? If Jasia does a great job, circles under, gets out of the way, I'm still probably getting double teamed. Okay, I might be able to find her, but it's a tough lane to attack. Okay, not necessarily impossible, but if we're just dribbling for the sake of dribbling, let's try not to do it into our teammates. Okay? White ball. Coaches, you have about 4 more minutes. Nice try, Jasia. Great pass, great action block. Coaches, 1 minute. Yeah. Said 1 minute. You can do one more possession. Probably. Coach, last one. Just play. Okay, we have white on this side, black on this side. Everybody needs a ball except for one. We're into Canada shooting. Okay, Canada shooting.
White grab balls, white grab balls.
Okay, so we're in our two teams. We're competing in this. Okay, first to 20. Right, first one, we're going to catch it at the top of the three-point line, rip and go for a layup. Maddie, show one. Okay, watch here. Okay, catch at the top of the three-point line, rip and go for a layup. Make sense? Okay, first team to 20. Ready? Go. Neck and neck. Okay, 20. They had you by about a second. Okay, score is 1-0 for black. Okay, 1-0 for black. We're going to catch at the foul line as if we just received a get. So your catch, you're on 2 feet. Okay, you're going to drop step to the hoop for a layup. Okay, so it's a reverse pivot on your catch. You drop step, one dribble, 8 to the hoop for a layup. Strong on your catch, 8, drop step hard. First to 20, go. Below. Black. Okay, this one is going to be a penetrating pitch. Okay, so we're drifting. If I have the ball to start, white, make sure you can see this. Okay, I'm attacking, so I'm going to jab baseline. I'm going to attack the middle of the floor. Cora's drifting to the corner. Okay, short corner or long corner. I'm giving up the ball around the middle of the court. After I give up the ball, Kennedy's going to attack. I'm drifting. Okay, catching in the short corner or long corner. If you want to shoot a 3, you're going to have to move pretty quick to get there, so a short corner catch is probably easier. And then you would drift, right? So the person with the ball is attacking, person without the ball is drifting to the corner. Okay, first to 15. 15. At the 3-point line, rip and go back the way you came, so we're cross-stepping. Okay, get to around the elbow, step back for a jumper. Okay, so you're doing a step back jumper. So you're attacking hard, 1 or 2 dribbles, pop back for a shot. Okay, yours should look much more athletic than mine just did. Okay, first to 15, here we go.
Betty stand still and hit threes.
Does she?
I think so.
15, okay, they got it. Hey, this is the tiebreaker. This is for all the marbles. Okay, bring your lines up to half court. Actually, volleyball attack line. Okay, you're gonna be catching in transition now. So, well, sort of. You're gonna catch the pass, rip and go like we just did. Okay, and now you're attacking down the floor in transition. Okay, at the 3-point line, hesitate. We're gonna cross over, attack towards the opposite side. You're gonna spin to finish. Okay, so hesitate, cross over. You're gonna spin back to the same side to finish. Okay, so at old lady game speed, it looks like this. Okay, hesitate, cross over. Okay, spin, slam dunk. Okay, first team to 20. This is for everything. Championship of the world. Ready? Go! 15, that be a little bit of fire in your bellies for tomorrow. Okay, good practice today. I thought we cleaned a lot up, and we still kept it competitive when it needed to be competitive when we were playing live. Okay, so we scrimmage again tomorrow. It'll be the same kind of structure as when we did it last week. So the game will tip off at 10:30. We'll warm up starting kind of at 10 in our teams, and it'll be a fully reffed game, so 4 10-minute quarters. If we have time, we'll play an extra quarter, but last time we finished pretty much right at 12, so likely just be 4. Any questions? Good job. Who hasn't done it? Betty's got our 3-2-1 here. Bounced right out of her head.
3, 2, 1.
Tova! One more time, come on. Like you're mad at me, come on.
Yell it, who cares? Yeah.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
From your gut. Bring it up.